Next Saturday, one of the biggest audiences in history will gather at venues on all 7 continents for the Live Earth concert series. It's part of a massive effort to draw attention to global warming. But organizers say combating climate change is something every person can do in their daily lives. David Rothschild is an environmental educator and the author of the Live Earth Global Warming Survival Handbook, the official companion volume to the Live Earth concerts. Good morning, David. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You know, looking through this, we've heard a lot about global warming, from Al Gore on one side all the way to, really the far right and the different debates. It seems as though the debate of that it's happening is over, and now the debate is what to do about it.
Yeah.
Your book is very humorous, by the way. That's what I love about it.
I think you have to have humor. I think it's, we hear all the impending ecological disasters, and I think that for me, despair is not a driver of change. So I think we have to try and take these very serious issues, make them engaging, make them funny, and make them easy to understand.
What surprised me about the book was that, I'm thinking, oh, gee, if I really want to affect global warming, I'm going to have to get rid of my car and walk to work, and I'm going to have to do this and that. But actually, the ideas are very simple, and they're very, as simple as changing a light bulb.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think my biggest advice is say, do something. I think we get scared. I think we have to say, well, I have to change my whole lifestyle. And there's so many things we can do that cost us nothing, save us money, and are good for the planet. And I think that's the most important thing to realize.
One of the highlights, of course, are the 10 easy steps that you can actually take to make an impact. And here's the first one: adjust the climate by 2 degrees. That's adjust your climate control settings, right?
Yeah, and we actually say in the book, put on a sweater. Sweaters make you sweat. Put it on. It means you can turn down your thermostat, and just by turning down your thermostat by 2 degrees, you can save anywhere up to 4% on your energy bill. So even if you're just doing it to save yourself some money, do that, because it takes 2 seconds to turn it down.
And this time of year, turn it up 2 degrees, obviously.
Yeah, well, you can as well. So.
Number 2, change a light bulb. We were just talking about that. Now, we're talking about getting rid of the old incandescent light bulb. I was surprised to hear that per light bulb, this could save you $30 to $50 a year.
Oh, yeah, easily. And I think what's even more amazing for me is that if every American household was to change 1 light bulb, we could take the equivalent of 800,000 cars off the road. That's a lot of cars for 1 light bulb. And how long does that take?
There's an old joke. How many news anchors does it take to change a light bulb?
Lots.
Just 1. They hold the light bulb and the whole world revolves around. It's an old joke. The other thing you talked about was fully turning off the appliances. And I noticed in your book, if it has a little red light on the TV, even though it's off, that means it's on standby.
Exactly.
That just sucks energy?
It sucks energy. We're sucking up a huge amount of energy just by leaving our, again, all our appliances on. The phone charger is a big one. We've heard all about this new iPhone. Everyone's going to be plugging it in, charging it. You put for an hour, and then you go outside and you leave it plugged in all day, wasting a lot of electricity. Good
point. And buying that iPhone, it comes in a plastic bag. What do you do about these plastic bags?
Well, the best thing to do is try, if you can, not to take plastic bags. We often hear about this, what do I do? Paper, plastic. I think, if you can, take your own little sack, a Hessian sack, cotton bag,
right, of course.
Things. Again, very easy to do.
While we're wrapping up, if we can go back to the full screen, I want to show you the rest of them. Okay, bring your own mug. That's really clever. Don't use styrofoam. Use public transport. Really good idea. Bike or walk. Take short showers, not baths, and plant something. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, David, for joining us. Really glad to have you here. David Rothschild is, of course, the founder of the Sculpt the Future nonprofit. It's an environmental foundation. His book is the Live Earth Global Warming Survival Handbook. And for more on his guide and what you can do to prevent climate change, or for more information about Live Earth, head to our website, WCBSTV.com.